Foster kids need a home. They need to go home, whether it's your home or somebody else's. That's what they need.
What these kids need is permanency and stability. They need to know that where I wake up this morning is where I'm going to go to bed tonight until, as the rite of passage, I get old enough to go out into independent living. But in the meantime, I'd like to spend a whole year in the same school. Yeah.
They need to be loved. They need to be protected. They need to know that somebody cares, that we're there no matter what happens, whether it's bad, whether it's good, that we're going to be there for them.
I agree with her. They need to know that someone believes in them, that someone trusts them, and that you're going to be there for them through, thick or thin.
Lots of love.
Nurturing.
Yeah,
It would
we
need
really do.
attention. And
Security. He really needs to feel secure.
They need to know that they're safe. They need to know that somebody cares for them.
I think you'd be really consistent with your what you do with them, because the consistency really makes a difference as well. Routine and stuff is so very important. Yes, so you just within a couple of weeks you start to see differences.
The one thing that works, you can have all the resources, financial and all the stuff that you want, but they need the day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month routine, or they need a place to belong.
There's so many changes with foster children because they have to learn to trust. And that doesn't happen overnight, but that's, you just continue into the next day and you reassure them that everything's gonna be all right. And you see the little improvements, and the little improvements become bigger and bigger. And then one day you say, wow, you have a different child in your house than you had, a few months before. So.
They need security. They need somebody to be there when they get up and be there when they go to bed. Yeah, they need love, attention.
Yeah, a feeling that, I don't know, that there's at least one person in the world that is completely irrationally crazy about this kid, and somebody is totally nuts for that kid, and they need to know that day in and day out.
If they can find an adult, whether it's a respite person or a person that they see for a weekend once a month, if they begin to trust these people, it's unbelievable what it means to these guys. That's what they need.
If they can just trust you, if they know without a doubt that they have a go-to person.
They need an advocate.
They need somebody to work for them. And and I'm not, I don't expect any bouquet of roses or anything, but if she didn't have us fighting for her, she wouldn't be where she's at today. I know that. And if your daughter or your son didn't have you fighting for them and rooting for you for them in their corner, so if you're going to have a foster kid in your house, they need you to do the rooting maybe 8 out of 10 hours instead of 3 out of 10. That's the only way I can say it. If you have a foster kid in your home that has been neglected or for whatever reason, doesn't matter. If you lost your parents and you couldn't go home, doesn't matter how you lost them. Doesn't matter. Whether it was accidental or whatever, it doesn't matter. But they lost all that. And if you can't advocate for them kids the way you would for your own, then there's something wrong. There's something wrong. That's what you need to be a foster parent.